Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Begley, Senior Advisor at the National Museum of Asian Art. It's my pleasure to welcome you all here today on a dreary early Saturday morning. Thank you for being here. I'm standing in for our director, Chase Robinson, who unfortunately is ill and not able to be here, but he's and very sorry not to be here. We have a number of distinguished guests with us today, but I especially want to recognize the Honorable Mark Takano. We're grateful for your presence here. Thank you also to ISIL conference participants. I know this ends a very long week for you all. But there's one special person who brought us all together today. That's Tai Hang Cheng. Tai is the connective tissue between the collaborators of this event. He's a board member of our museum, of the American Society of International Law, and of course of the new Chang Harrell Institute for Global Affairs. We're grateful to Tai and his husband, Cole Harrell, for their generosity in organizing this event and for all they do for our museum. Thank you both. The topic of today's panel, the protection of cultural heritage in conflict zones, is a topic the Smithsonian is very much engaged in, and we're delighted to have Richard Curran of SCRI here on the panel today. The protection of cultural heritage is also a part of the DNA of this museum. For a century, we've worked with our sister museums across Asia and the Middle East to protect, preserve, and share works of art. Today, as the National Museum of Asian Art enters its second century, we're redoubling our commitment to protecting cultural objects and cultural workers. A grant from the Carnegie Corporation is allowing us to research the issues and map the field with a view to providing new solutions in times of crisis. We're also hosting programs like this morning's to call attention to areas of concern. We're collaborating with communities to define and implement shared stewardship practices. And we're working with countries like Cambodia, Indonesia, and Uzbekistan to provide capacity building exchanges that strengthen their museums and ensure that staff have the expertise to protect their patrimony at times of crisis, but beyond. We're proud to co-host today's event as part of these efforts, and we thank ISIL and their very hardworking staff for putting today's panel together, and the Chang Harrell Institute for their partnership. And of course, thank you to our panelists, who I know will deliver a lively and provocative discussion.